Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about drama. And what I mean by drama is the unnecessary drama that we add to our lives that make it more stressful and more complicated. And I think we all do it. I'm certainly not immune to it. I'll give you an example. I was in the kitchen, I went to throw away a napkin, and I opened the cabinet door under the sink to throw the napkin into the trash. I threw it, I missed, a juggler. And when I leaned over to pick up the napkin, I leaned on the cabinet door, and the cabinet door snapped off. And I said, darn. Anyway, I was really upset about it, and now I got to fix this cabinet. So I go out to the garage to get my tools. I flip on the light, and the light bulb pops, and the light goes out. And so I say out loud, "My whole house is falling apart," as if the roof was collapsing and the furnace had exploded or something like that. A cabinet door broke off that I leaned on because I'm 230 pounds, and this tiny light bulb went out that I can easily change. But from those two events, I have concluded that my whole life, my whole house is falling apart. It's coming down around me. It's drama, and it's unnecessary. And I realize when I can let go of that stuff, I'm a lot happier, and life is a lot simpler. I had a friend of mine who was looking at a dating site, and he said, "Check this girl out." And I looked at the profile and I said, "I'm pretty sure this one's into drama." And he said, "Why would you say that? It says there right in her profile, no drama." I said, "That's exactly it." I mean, she's got hundreds of characters to talk about what's important to her, what she wants in a relationship, something about her hobbies. But at the top of her list, she writes no drama. Not only did she write no drama, she did it in all capital letters with exclamation points. That means drama is pretty high on this woman's list. Maybe she doesn't want it, but it's definitely something she thinks about and talks about. It was important enough to mention it in those 100 characters. And again, I think we all do it. I mean, have you ever been somewhere and you said, you missed a meal and you said, "Oh, I'm starving"? Or you ever go into a movie theater and say, "Oh, I'm freezing"? Really? It's 64 degrees. There's nothing freezing about it. You might be cooler than you're comfortable with being, but you're not freezing. Another thing I've learned is that the language I choose when I'm talking about other people can add a lot of drama. For example, if I use the words always and never and I'm talking about a human being, I'm probably adding a lot of drama that I don't need. And human beings don't operate in always and never. If you find yourself saying something like "Bob is always late," or "Julie never listens," or "My kids are always fighting." Really, always? Your kids have never had a meal because they were fighting all the time? How are they still alive? So you could say they're fighting most of the time. They fight often, but not always. Maybe Julie doesn't listen sometimes. Maybe she's tuning you out on purpose, but that doesn't mean she never listens. So I found when I let go of the words always and never and replace them with even with often or sometimes, it creates a lot less stress in my relationships and in my environment. And I'm a lot happier. See if it works for me, maybe it'll work for you. So good luck with dropping the drama.